Obesity has many negative health consequences. Some are better known and documented than others. Recent studies have shown that yet another potential consequence of obesity is difficulty when it comes to conceiving a baby. Fertility troubles are a growing problem in this country and around the world. One reason that is being hailed as a very viable culprit is obesity. While most people look immediately to the female in the relationship for this particular problem, the facts indicate that male obesity can also lead to a low sperm count, which can also hamper fertility efforts and progress. Our bodies were designed for specific purposes. It is utterly amazing how well each part of the human body works to support the others. There are very few machines that can compete with the genius of the design of the human body. After thousands of years to study the human body, there are still many mysteries hidden within. The truth comes down to this, however: we put things into our bodies, and abuse our bodies in ways that our bodies were simply not designed to take, and yet we still manage to adapt and survive many of these things. It's amazing when you think about that the human body endures the many things it does without permanent and irrevocable damage. The good news for those attempting to conceive is that the human body also has the remarkable ability to heal itself. This means that those who find their efforts to conceive have been hampered by obesity have also seen positive changes by losing as little as 5 to 10% of your ability to conceive. If both partners are overweight, then it might be a good idea to work together to shed those unwanted pounds and adopt a healthier, more active lifestyle. Being active when trying to conceive and throughout the pregnancy is a good idea for the female in the relationship at any rate, as this can help in the process of labor and delivery. If you are trying to conceive without success and have been doing so for more than a year, it is probably in your best interest to seek the services of a fertility specialist in order to rule out other possible considerations. Though it is rarely a bad idea to adopt a healthier lifestyle, you should also consult your doctor before beginning a strict diet or weight loss regimen in order to make sure there aren't other factors that may be causing your weight issues. This is particularly true if you have gained a good deal of weight in a rather short amount of time. In addition to conception difficulty, obesity can also lead to a greater risk of miscarriage once conception has occurred. Obesity also leads to a greater risk of conditions such as gestational diabetes during the pregnancy, pre-eclampsia, and in some cases stillbirth and birth defects. It is no small hindrance to a healthy pregnancy and should be carefully considered before attempting to conceive. Another consideration when it comes to obesity and fertility is that being overweight can also hamper the effects of fertility treatments. This means that the process is typically lengthier and will cost significantly more over time than if obesity were not a factor. When coupled with the risks to the baby, this is something that should not be taken lightly when making plans for fertility treatments. If your body mass index is greater than 30, there are many fertility clinics that simply will not offer their services. You may find that once you begin to shed the pounds, fertility intervention is no longer necessary. No matter what your weight is, it's important to visit a doctor or nurse before trying to get pregnant. That way you can make sure you're healthy, discuss any risks or problems you may face before or during pregnancy, and be connected with someone if you have questions during the process. Click the link in the description for more information on how to lose weight naturally.